Good afternoon, everybody. It's Sharon Weller, live from Perth, Australia here. How are you all? I've had a very interesting day today, as I'm sure so have you. But with me, it's all about the excitement around our TBC members in the Philippines. The excitement is still carrying over from the other day. And on my what appeared in my Facebook TBC Facebook page was that signing had actually reached the local papers, which was really exciting, because the other day we had the kind of the amendment, the signing of the amendment, and that was televised right throughout, I'm sure, the Philippines. It went right throughout the TBC membership, which is worldwide anyway. And that was excellent. And then to actually receive a copy of the clipping in, a copy of the newspaper article, it brings a whole different dimension to what's going on in our TBC world. And it really, really is exciting to see. So in saying that, we have lots of members that are busy within their country, probably generating the same interest or expanding the membership of the TBC. Either way, whatever they're doing, what we are all doing is getting the word of TBC out there. And it's a brilliant time to do it, especially with the uncertainty of what's happening in Europe and the euro, and what's happening in the States with the American dollar, the US dollar. So, yeah, getting TBC and the word out there is a brilliant idea. Absolutely brilliant. Now, two things I wanted to discuss with you today. One thing that is going on around the world within the membership is each person has a group of people, okay? They have their memberships that they've invited into their members, into their team. Now, what I was thinking of having like around the table team. Now, I know it's impossible because we all are in another country. It was something that Dan Doc was saying. And, you know, and the more I think about it, we have Randy in his top 10. The more I think about it, you know, it just makes so much sense. I know as a daily broadcaster, there are days when my mind goes blank. I have a blank moment, okay? So we reach out. Well, I reach out to one of my other TBC members. And it's usually two. I have two members I usually reach out to. One is Jules Ann. I'm forever bugging her. And the other one is a wonderful lady called Margaret Napera. Okay. Now, my way of thinking of, and going on the base of the, you know, trying to get enough of us to sit down around the table We're never ever going to sit down around the table because we're all in different countries. But like-minded, I know we're all like-minded in some way or another, but there's a different group of us, and it's probably the broadcasters who are on a slightly different level, them just being members and them just being the top 10. So as broadcasters, I was thinking, I wonder if there's a way for, like-minded people to come together and see what else we can do besides the norm. Now, and what I mean by the norm is what we're doing already. How can we turn this around? What I'm saying is, how can we do this faster? I suppose that's the gist of what I'm trying to get out of my mouth, which is never easy. And have it, yeah, exactly, Joe. Exactly. Have a think tank group. Because I don't know if one exists. Hi, Sky, how are you? Think tank groups think outside the norm. And they come at a certain topic from a different angle. Just like how TBC is coming at the US dollar from a different angle. They'll never see it coming. Cryptocurrency still got a blind eye to TBC because it's all about the Bitcoin to them. They don't know, they don't realize we use Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. So 3 of their coins we already use. So that is what I mean about how do we think outside the circle or the square. Us, like-minded people thinking out of the square. That's right, Sky. We don't want to be seen to be doing the same old, same old, same old. Because TBC coin isn't a same old. This coin is going to revolution. How do you say that word? Revolutionize the money. It's not the crypto side. Well, it's a combination of the crypto, the new money, and the old money. Because no one, no matter which country they are in, but no one has seen this coming. And I've been mulling over this. Why is it readily acceptable by the third world, our third world members, up against the Western world? Now, I put it down to 2 things. One, our third world members have always done the barter system. So they know how to use the barter system, the peer-to-peer exchange. They've been doing it all their life. They're probably better at it than I am. Because I've had cotton wool wrapped around me for so long, it's going to be hard for me to get my mindset in the right place to do the exchanges. Oh, believe me, I've been trying to get my head around that one. But it's exactly, Joe. Exactly. We need a problem-solving group on how to approach different types of businesses and governments, etc. Exactly. Exactly. Because the way I see it, we've got the trainers, and we need them to be there, okay? Because what they're doing is they're bringing up the builders. The builders are the ones that do this, sit right here and talk to you day in, day out, every day, 24/7. And we do. We go 24/7 because we're all in different time zones. But we have one item that unites us globally, and that's the TBC, the billion coin. That is what unites us. Dan Dock did it. He united his people from the king right down to the rice scribe. And it took him a while. Okay, we're in our second year. He's just signed it. It took him 2 years, possibly more. It depends if he was working on TBC, the system, before it went live. So we definitely need a group outside the norm that's going to come at this idea from a different angle. And just by watching our top 10, no matter what language they spoke, except French, I was never ever any good at French. But, and you know, mulling over what Doc Dan was saying or trying to, so I picked up the best of the best and ran with it. And hello, Bitcoin Scott, and even when listening to Bitcoin Scott when he was in who's was it this morning? Oh well, everybody was in Doc Joe Stevens' live broadcast. So we actually, you know what? Because we support each other, we go and visit each other and hear each other what we say on our live broadcast. We may do different topics, but generally we are voicing the one and the same, if you think about it. So, in saying that, we definitely need to form a group. Would it work? I believe it would work. The commitment is there. We're all members. We've been working at this from day one. It's just a matter of pulling think tank work minds together and approaching this from a government perspective, business perspective, more like business actually. How can we even propose to skip, approach something like Amazon? I know I've just veered way off there, but why not? Why not? Why not approach these big companies? For goodness sake, they can't keep it all to themselves. If only they knew what we have. The only thing a company like Amazon and Facebook are building up is the person at the top that owns Amazon and that Zuckerberg who owns Facebook. And if there was something better than Facebook, I'd walk away from Facebook altogether. But since 99.9% of the members are in Facebook, that is what's keeping me there. Imagine what a group like that could do for the community. It's just a conversation. But imagine you got people from all different areas of the hemisphere. You got the northern hemisphere, the southern hemisphere, the eastern, the western, and bang in the middle. Oh my gosh, I think that would be challenging just to get a voice on the table. And once you get to the table, just get to be heard. That to me is as exciting as the Philippines signature. Well, no, the Philippines signature, we all heard what I sounded like. Oh my gosh. But getting a think tank group together, I think that's pretty way up there. I mean, I don't know what the next person at the table is thinking. I don't know what that person is thinking. And for goodness sake, nobody will know what the other person is thinking. But we have one common goal. And the common goal is the TBC coin. So I think it's pretty much on the tables. I'll probably have a conversation with a couple of other members after this and see where we go. See what can be done. Because we've got our top 10, okay? And then I class myself as a builder. To come on and do these daily broadcasts every day, I am doing this to get the information out to you. So I am literally building you up. Now, just imagine if we had a group of really like-minded people or people that have experience and would know. No, you don't even need to have experience. All you need to know is know what you're saying. That is all you need to know. So imagine sitting at a table with a group of people like that. That would be totally awesome. Very awesome. So hopefully, who knows, come by Monday, I might have news on what I'm talking about right now. You never know. Oh, wow. Hello, Michael. TBC PNG President Michael Elu is in the house. So very welcome to have Michael Elu here. And who knows, PNG may be the second country to totally immerse TBC as the illegal tender. I mean, 2 countries. One, what did we say? The first one is the Pathfinder, right? Always the first one is the Pathfinder. So the Philippines is the Pathfinder to start the using the TBC as legal tender, and they introduce it to the world, which they've just done. And then the rest of the countries will follow suit. And that's the plan. And they will. Like I said, with the when you look on the financial and you have a look at the economy right now, the euro is not very sound. So the economy in Northern Europe, and especially what happened with Greece, then over in the eastern side, you've got South America, especially with what's happened with Venezuela. Then the one saving grace at the moment is the Philippines taking that first step. Now, here's the challenge. I have no idea which step to take first, but that's what you have a conversation with a group of people. That's getting a group together around a table and having a conversation and see where it goes. I mean, you can write up an agenda and you can hope to talk about it, but fairness also comes into play. So I just wanted to put this conversation out there today, because with everything that has happened in the last few days, I think about 3 days, the last 3 days, it's TBC members have been on a roller coaster high, and it's really, really been positive. What happened here with Papua New Guinea has uplifted all of TBC members. You know, when you hear that saying, we are that close, it makes it so real. We've taken the first step over the wall. And I don't know, I am still on that high with where TBC is at the moment. So I just wanted to have a conversation about that today, and what you think of the idea. So I'm going to have a look at the chat, and it's going off like crazy. I totally agree, Michael. PNG is next. And he's right. Because that will start a domino effect. The Philippines, PNG, and then what's next? I mean, what's that saying? The world's your oyster? We have the pearl. We already have the pearl. So, yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about today. Now, I was going to mention about, oh, yeah. No, I'll leave it. There was a couple of more other topics I was going to talk about, but I don't think we'll have time. But I did notice something, that there's been a steady decline in broadcasters happening in the Kringle Cash. Now, I don't know if it's the Kringle Cash back office or it's the rotor itself that's having problems with, but hopefully we can get that fixed. But as the normal broadcasters who had chosen their slots, they will come in at that time regardless. If you don't see their name in the Kringle Cash back office and the broadcasters, they still will broadcast. It doesn't make any difference. Yesterday I put my link in. Today it disappeared, so who knows? And then it shows up in some other place. So I was going to say another word there, but no. So, yeah, that is what I wanted to talk to you about, and I keep saying that, don't I? So I'm going to end it there. Oh, I think I have one more question. And it had nothing to do with TBC. Now, I don't know if she's listening, but her question is to do with TBC, but we'll just hold that space. Anyway, this is Sharon Weller saying, I'll just do 30 minutes today because my mind is spinning. And I will see you again, 4 o'clock, Perth time, this time tomorrow. Thank you all for coming to watch my live broadcast today. And I'll see you same time, same place tomorrow afternoon. And we'll do it all over again, probably with another topic. Okay, bye for now.